Behind every smile lies a secret. Behind every promise, a trap. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Season 3, Episode 28, The Public Unveiled. Previously on The Hook. Ethan gathered key intel on Ola's global network, revealing connections to smaller scam groups. Amara and Emma prepared to expose the full scale of the operation, while Brad worked to amplify the awareness campaign. Meanwhile, from inside his prison cell, Ola hinted at deeper layers of his empire that remained hidden from view. In a bustling newsroom, a journalist clutches a printed document, unmasking the shadow network. How scammers operate across the globe. She hands it off to her colleague. Moments later, the story goes live. Across the internet, social media ignites. Victims post testimonials, fake profiles are exposed, and hashtags like Rearmish, Stop the Scams, and Sure Protect the Innocent begin trending worldwide. From her office, Amara watches the frenzy unfold. Her phone rings as she dials Emma. "We've started a movement," she says, eyes on the growing heat map of mentions. "People are finally seeing the scale of this." Emma, voice steady, replies, "Good. Now we keep the pressure on. Let's get Brad to push this louder." In a darkened room at Cola's Lagos compound, Ethan pores over recent transactions. Behind him, Aide enters, holding a printed copy of the report. "This report," Aide says, tossing it on the table. "How do you think they got this information?" Ethan leans back casually. "The FBI's been sniffing around for months. Could have come from anywhere." Aide's gaze lingers. "Or maybe it came from someone sitting right here." The silence thickens. Ethan doesn't flinch. On a morning talk show watched by millions, Brad sits across from the host. Cameras roll as he recounts his personal experience. "When my photos were stolen," he begins, "I wasn't just violated, I was turned into a weapon. A smiling face used to manipulate good people." The host leans in. "What would you say to someone who thinks they might be speaking to a scammer?" Brad doesn't hesitate. "Ask questions. If it feels too good to be true, it probably is. Scammers build fast trust. Slowing down is your greatest defense. And never, ever send money to someone you haven't met in person." Applause follows. Brad doesn't smile. He's not here for applause. In a secure, nondescript meeting space, David slides a folder across the table to Emma and Mark. His expression is grim. "These are just a few of the women who reported being scammed by Ola's group," he says quietly. "But there are many more who never came forward." Emma flips through the pages, the sheer number tightening her jaw. "Are there patterns?" David nods. "Most are recently divorced, widowed, or searching for companionship. The scammers use their vulnerability to build a fake connection, then bleed them dry." Mark's voice cuts in, laced with anger. "We can't just raise awareness. These women need a net to fall into. Counseling, legal help, something. They shouldn't have to recover alone." Ethan sits in the dark, typing a message to Amara on his encrypted laptop. "They're questioning everything. If they find out it's me, I won't get another chance. Use the intel wisely." Amara reads it in silence, then replies, "We will. Just hold on a little longer." Half a world away, Ola watches a news segment about the scam network from his cell. The glow of the television dances across his face as a twisted smile appears. He turns to another inmate. "They've only scratched the surface," he says with a smirk. "The real operation isn't even on their radar." Next on Episode 29, The Silent Collapse. As public awareness spreads, Ola's empire begins to splinter. Ethan's cover grows thinner, and panic sets in at Cola's base. Emma and Mark target the financial lifelines of the operation, while Brad prepares to speak at a major cybersecurity conference. But in the shadows, Ola initiates a new contingency, one that could undo everything. Can the team hold their lead, or will the next wave hit harder than ever? Find out in Episode 29, The Silent Collapse.